Coach, thanks so much for joining us on the call today. If we get your thoughts on your preseason to date and then on the opening game with ULM, please.
Yes, indeed. First, I appreciate everybody being on today, and we're excited. We're excited about Thursday. It's been a wonderful off season. Starting back from winter conditioning to spring ball. Moving into summer workouts, and we had a great fall camp. We've got a football team that's definitely hungry and excited about the opportunity that's in front of us, and we're definitely looking forward to be able to get it kicked off here at home. Against a very, very experienced Monroe team that is going to come in here with that same desire and passion to work to be successful.
We'll take questions for Coach Norvell, please. Star 1 on your telephone keypad to join the queue, then the operator will introduce you.
And we'll go to Dan Tortora with wakeupcalled.com.
Good afternoon, Coach. How are you?
Doing well, Dan. How about yourself?
Good. To look at what's been going on, obviously, in the state of Texas and so many teams reaching out, I know that you and I have discussed this conference and how, more than football, being there for one another. Just what you can say about how you've seen teams respond and, a team like SMU to reach out and help out Rice and obviously the help that Houston's getting and whatnot, just how you're seeing life so much bigger than football and different programs and institutions reaching out to one another at this time.
Well, I think it shows that the importance of college athletics and the almost the fraternity that what it takes to be a student athlete and how honored our coaches and everybody involved to be able to be a part of this group and then when there is something that comes up that's unexpected, obviously the tragedy that's happened in Houston is something that nobody can control, but just to be there and to be able to offer your thoughts and prayers and whatever support that is necessary that you can do as a program, that's what it's all about. I know I reached out earlier this week to Coach Applewhite down in Houston. I know that their entire organization's been relocated, and it's not just about the teams, but you also have to remember the families and all the relationships. We have a lot of our guys on our team that are from Houston, and just to be there for them. And we know that there's obviously anytime there's a tragedy like this, that it's there's sometimes you're limited on all that what you actually can do physically, but just the support and the well wishes, and then when you have an opportunity to do something to make an impact, you got to be there. And I know that there has been a great outreach, and we're here to support in any way that we possibly can as a football program.
And then to go to your football program and your quarterback Riley Ferguson, just what you can say about seeing him through the fall, what he's done leadership-wise, and you going into your second season with the team, just what you can say about his grapple on the offense and just what he's done up to this point.
I've been extremely pleased with Riley and his progression. When we got done with the season last year, I thought he finished the year playing his best football, and you could tell that the confidence that was growing in him, the understanding, the leadership that was being developed just through the experience, and I think he's probably one of our most improved players. Here moving to year two, which we say you look at the numbers and the success that he had, that's something that is definitely exciting for our program because in every aspect he's gotten better, and he's a phenomenal player, but I think he's put himself in position to be one of the top leaders on this football team. He's one of the hardest workers. He's doing it every day in practice, and he's doing it with his actions, and that's what I could hope for as a coach is that when you have your leadership when it's action based, that really carries so much more weight than when somebody gets up and gives a speech. And Riley, he's earned that right, and he's worked for that right, and so. I'm excited about what he's going to do this year. He's had a phenomenal fall camp. Got a lot of confidence in the scheme and the offense and what we're able to do around him. But I'm looking forward to having a great year.
Thanks, Coach. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
We'll go next to Brian Moss with TigerSportReport.com.
Hey, Coach, you touched on it a little bit with Riley Ferguson, but my question was from year one to year two, what other players have you seen that made the biggest jump in your mind so far?
I mean, this is kind of going across the board. I mean, at receiver, I would say, Pop Williams, is a young man that probably from the middle of spring till now has been, a guy that has really elevated his game. He played a good amount last year as a true freshman, and has really taken a great grasp of what we're doing. And we think he's a guy that is going to be able to make a great impact for us offensively. You look defensively. A guy that I've really been pleased with is Sean Rupert. He's been our bandit safety. He started probably half the games last year, but he's really made a great jump and is a wonderful communicator in our back end and in the secondary. Him and John Cook are the two senior safeties that we have that probably not everybody knows about, but I think have done a great job here this fall in helping some of the youth and newcomers that we have out at corner. Bring them along, and I think that's really assisted in the development of our secondary this fall.
And your offensive line last year improved greatly from the beginning of the year to the end of the year. What have you seen from them in the fall?
So, the continuity that we have there is something that definitely helps. But even more than the continuity is the competition. You've got a guy like Harneet Gill, who last year redshirted, was a junior college transfer that was a little bit undersized. And he gained about 30 pounds to his frame in the last year. He's a guy that has really done a nice job. Roger Joseph was a junior college transfer that came in is competing to start for us there at the right tackle spot. I think has the world of upside in front of him. And having that competition, Leo Lefele is a guy that played some for us last year, but has really kind of elevated his game. So when you have 7, 8, 9 guys that I think can contribute and help us win games, that competition pushes everybody. And so I'm excited about what I've seen from the group, the size, their athleticism. I think we've improved in every aspect.
I appreciate your time.
Thank you, Brian.
We'll go next to Andrew Daughtry with Hero Sports.
Hey, Coach, just one question for you. Back in May when your contract extension was approved and your assistant pool increased, why is it such a special staff that you have, and how are all those guys working together to make the Memphis technical program, not only 2017, but beyond? How important is it keeping all those guys together?
That was the biggest key for me, and I was very grateful to the school. In looking at the extension, and obviously put in a year, on back on my contract, but the financial piece of it, to be able to show a commitment to our assistant coaches, that's one of the best things I've been able to do since I got to here to Memphis, is the men that I've been able to bring to this staff, and they're phenomenal teachers, phenomenal coaches. They truly have a passion for the development of young men, and obviously as a head coach, you get to dictate the vision and the values of what we're going to be about as a program. But if you don't have those 9 assistant coaches that believe in it just as much as you do, and make sure that through each group that's showing up and being and transpiring within your football team, then you're not going to get it done. And I'm grateful for each and every one of the men that work alongside with me. And so when the school made the commitment, to our staff to be able to make their financial situation better and to keep the staff in place was huge for us.
Thanks, Coach. Best of luck this year.
Thank you.
Coach, thanks so much for your time today. Look forward to hearing from you again next Monday.
All right. Have a great week.